up, guys? And welcome to Gera's Crazy World. And if you haven't realized by now, I'm Gera, duh. And I want to welcome you guys to Gera's Very Merry Christmas. So, we have been definitely talking about all things Christmas as far as Christmas music, reviewing a vendor for Christmas shopping, and why not? It's a must. We talk about Christmas movies. So every holiday season, I definitely watch movies all the time dealing with Christmas. If it has Christmas in the title, I'm going to watch it, whether I know what it's about or not. If it's a new movie, low budget, short clip, anything Christmas, I'm definitely going to watch it during Christmas time. So, just like I said in my video about my go-to holiday songs, when you hear these songs, it definitely puts you in a holiday mood. You know it is Christmas time and you just get, your spirit is just filled with happiness. So I definitely wanted to tell you guys about my go-to Christmas movies because I feel like Christmas movies put the icing on the cake. Like just snuggling up on the couch or in your bed, drinking some eggnog with whiskey, of course. Eating cinnamon rolls, brownies, cookies, whatever kind of sweets you like. But watching Christmas movies is definitely one of my favorite pastimes during holiday season. And I wanted to share with you guys some of my go-to movies that I watch every holiday season. Some of them you may have heard of, some of them you may not have. So I just wanted to share with you my favorite holiday movies. So without further ado, we'll get into the video. So I have a list of holiday movies that I definitely watch every holiday season, no matter what. During Christmas time, these are my I must watch this on TV or I must watch the movie because it just, I don't know. Christmas makes me happy and watching these movies just puts a smile on my face. And plus, I love watching TV. Shoot, I don't know. Check these movies out. They are very, very good, very entertaining. So I'm gonna add the title of each movie in the description box below. The first movie I have is definitely a classic, okay? It's definitely a classic movie, and if you don't know this movie or never seen this movie as a black person, just go ahead and give me your black card. I'm taking all black cards back, okay? Because this is a classic. My first movie on my must watch to Christmas list is Friday After Next, of course. Just like in my song video, when you hear that in my mind, as soon as you hear in my mind, Friday After Next is about to start, and it's definitely a funny movie. If you've never seen it before, it is the third movie of the Friday sequels featuring Craig and Day Day. And in this movie, Craig and Day Day basically can't make rent, and they gotta figure out how to get their rent money after they were robbed on Christmas Eve by Santa Claus. Like, my favorite part of the movie is, I have two favorite parts. So my first favorite part of that movie is when Santa Claus is in their house. I think I got like three favorite parts. But anyways, my first favorite part is when Santa Claus is in their house and he's stealing from them, like stealing everything. The food out the refrigerator, the presents under the tree. He even stole Day Day baby picture. He took himself, oh, look at this baby. Ugly. Eyes caught like a pistol. I swear that joint had me rolling. And for a long time, like a long time, I did not know that was Ricky Smiley playing the Santa Claus that jacked them. And then my other favorite part is when when their father shoot the commercial for their barbecue business. They was like, tired of that barbecue from down the street? Where they give you more sauce than they give me? Well, bring your butt down to Bros Barbecue. It was like, barbecue so good, make you want to slap your mama. Ain't that right, Willie? Here go with it. Yeah, boy. Mama, what the hell you want? Only one location, so it's nearest you. Y'all, I swear to God, it was so funny. Like, I should have went by the apartments that they lived in when I was in LA, but we did go by Craig's first house, and that was like 3 years ago. We had my little nephew sitting on the porch and everything, and the original people that were living in Mrs. Parker's house when they were shooting the movie actually still live there. So that was cool. We was able to meet them. But Friday After Next is definitely a holiday movie. I don't know why people do not consider it a Christmas movie when the whole thing is around Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So yeah, number one on my list is definitely Friday After Next. And if you haven't seen it, make sure you check that out. Next on my list, I have the infamous How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Of course, I got the Grinch on my list. Like, who would not? That's definitely a go-to holiday, go-to Christmas movie of mine. Jim Carrey is hilarious. I love the part when he get all dressed up with this like yodeling outfit on, and he was about to go to the Christmas dinner because he hated Christmas, but they invited the Who's invited him to Christmas dinner, and so he was like put on his best outfit, this little old yodeling outfit, and he looked in the mirror. He said, "Fabulous." So that was so funny, and actually, my auntie Cookie always be saying that. But definitely How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a classic as well. And it's definitely a great holiday movie for kids, adults, people of all ages. So I love the Grinch. I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I definitely will be watching it. Next. So next I have a set of movies. So basically it's a collection of movies you guys may have never saw before or heard of because it premiered on a TV channel called Up, which is like it's a cable channel. They play a lot of black movies and black shows, and so this collection is the Christmas collection of the Chandlers. So the Chandlers basically consist of a girl, her mom, her aunt, her sister, and they have their traditions that they do every year, and their husbands just have to abide by the Chandler girls' traditions. And every year is something different, and they go through a little something. So, first one is Marry Me for Christmas. So, Marry Me for Christmas is the first movie of the collection. It's about the daughter. Her name is Stephanie, and she basically is a very successful young lady. She has a great business, growing business, and of course her family is always on her about why you not married and why you don't have a husband and why you don't never bring anybody home for Christmas. So this Christmas she decided to tell her employee to pretend to be her fiance, and she basically brought him home for Christmas, and the whole thing kind of turned upside down on her, I'll say that. So it actually was a really good movie, black movie. A lot of people in the movie you have seen or know their faces, so I can't name them by names. I'm not going to lie, but it's definitely a really good movie and you should watch it. The second one is Marry Us for Christmas. So each movie kind of piggybacks on the other one, and that's what I love about it. They have all of the same characters. Sometimes they introduce new characters, but the main characters are all of the same. And on Marry Us for Christmas, the daughter is actually about to get married for real this time, but not to her employee, to her actual fiance. And I will not disclose who her fiance is, how she met him, or anything, because you kind of see that in the first movie and it plays over into the second movie. So the third movie is called A Baby for Christmas, and in this season the daughter is pregnant. The aunt and uncle, they don't have any kids, and they're gonna be the family is actually going to be helping out an orphanage this year, and the auntie is basically going to fall in love with a little girl she met at the orphanage and adopt her. But it also is a very good movie. It was so touching. It was so sweet, and it's so funny because the husbands always get into stuff, and then the women, of course, y'all know how it is, how we are during holiday season. We bicker, we fuss, and we fight, which is crazy. And then they have the next movie is called Merry Christmas Baby, and she's had her baby at this time. Her baby is about to be 1 year old, or is 1 year old. I don't actually remember much about that one. I think they were trying to throw a party for the baby, or give the baby her first Christmas, and they wanted everything to be special. But again, things don't work out the way that they think it's going to work out, and stuff get crazy, and they get into a whole bunch of mischief, basically. And the last one is Chandler Christmas Getaway. So this particular Christmas, they decided to do something new and to do something different. They didn't want to be home. They didn't want to do their same traditions. They decided they didn't want to be in the snow. They want to go down south, rent an RV, and be in the freaking woods. First of all, y'all know black people don't do the woods. Y'all know we don't do the woods. But they got a cabin, basically. And that Christmas just basically was a disaster for them. They lost power. They didn't have a Christmas tree. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And of course, just like the regular stereotypical Christmas movies, everything actually eventually turned around towards the end, and things got better, and they enjoyed their Christmas, and they made good for what they had while they were there. So the Chandler's Christmas collection is definitely a must-see. Black movies, really good. All black actors, not all black actors, some majority black actors. And it's on my to-watch list because I like the series. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you check it out, go ahead and let me know. Leave a comment below and let me know if you liked it, if it was interesting to you. But my sisters them always talk about me because they know I love watching low budget movies, because I feel like they all have like good plots and good storylines. But this time the acting did kind of was good too. So it is like a TV movie, and you can tell the difference. It's not like a big on-screen movie, but it's definitely was good, and it's on my to-watch list, and I hope you put it on yours, and I think you'll enjoy it. Next, we have a holiday calendar. So holiday calendar basically is about a young lady. She got a calendar, and every day the door of the calendar will open, and she would get a little toy, and something in her real life will reflect the toy that she received that morning, whether she figure it out or not, because sometimes she didn't look at the toy. She'll wait till the end of the day and then think back on her day, see did she bypass a candy cane, or how did the candy cane play into her day? And so she thought that the calendar, her grandfather gave her the calendar. It was from her grandmother, and her grandmother cherished it. She passed away. She cherished it because she said that the calendar led her to her husband. So they passed her down the calendar because, of course, she was a struggling photographer. She didn't have a man. And during the holiday season, I don't know why your whole family wants you to have a man, but he felt like it will bring her luck and it will help her find her one and only Prince Charming. And she found him in the movie what she thought she did, but actually she was paying attention to the wrong person. But if you guys have not seen it, it's on Netflix. You should check it out. Diddy's son is in that movie. He is so cute. The one that was in Star, who was playing the wheelchair. Cat Daddy. But anyways, definitely a good movie. I watch it more than once during the holiday season. So I know if I enjoyed it, you guys will definitely enjoy it as well. Next, we have, of course, the one and only, brand new to the holiday list, but it has definitely been the talk around the town. Jingle Jangle. So Jingle Jangle is a musical, which people don't tell you that. They just be like, it's a Christmas movie. No, y'all need to say it's a musical because it was a whole bunch of singing and dancing in that movie. But Jingle Jangle is a musical. It premiered on Netflix during this holiday season. I think it came out right after or right before Thanksgiving, I believe. But it definitely, like I said, was a great movie. Black actors, black writer as well, I heard. A lot of singing and dancing. But it was about Jangle, and he was a toy maker, and he basically lost his mojo, and his granddaughter helped him get his way back and get his spirit back and get his magic back into the toy making business. And it's definitely a great movie for kids. I enjoyed it as an adult, but definitely a great movie for kids. It's very motivational, especially for little black kids. And it just shows us that we can do anything that we set our minds to, and that we can achieve anything that we dream of. And I loved it. It was a cute movie. I've watched it 3 times. But that's me, because I like musicals. So, hey. But Jingle Jangle is definitely a must see as well. If you guys have not watched it, you could tune into it on Netflix. Okay, so last but definitely not least on my list of holiday movies, I have "And This Christmas Will Be a Very Special Christmas for Me." Yeah. Of course, I got This Christmas with Chris Brown, New. That is not that girl's name. Lauren London, Regina King. Like, that was definitely a all-star movie. It was a great movie. I love This Christmas. I remember when it came out during Christmas, going to the movies to go and see it. And it's about to be a classic, because I don't know what year it came out, but it came out a long time ago, which makes me old. But everybody love that movie. People watch it year after year. They have it on Netflix now, so I'm definitely gonna watch it again. But This Christmas is definitely a classic, a must see if you guys haven't. But I know majority of people already saw it before because it's an old movie, like I said. But it's definitely on my go-to Christmas list of holiday movies to watch. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing more to say. This Christmas is self-explanatory. It's just a great movie. So make sure you guys check that out as well. Well, guys, that is about it for me. Like I said, I watch any movie that has the word Christmas in the title or anything to do with holiday, anything. But those are my top Christmas movies that I definitely watch every holiday season. If you guys have not seen them, make sure you check them out. If you have seen them, watch them again. I mean, it's holiday time, like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Make you some eggnog, some hot cocoa, make some cinnamon rolls, some brownies, some cookies. Snuggle up with the person you love and just enjoy each other. Enjoy your time together. Watch a holiday movie and just love on each other. That is about it for me. So make sure you guys are wearing your mask. Make sure you are washing your hands. And make sure as well you guys are following me on all of my social media platforms, as well as enjoying the rest of the videos I have posted during this Christmas holiday. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful and Merry Christmas. Stay safe, and thank you for everything. Thank you to my subscribers, my followers, and my friends. So until next time, bye.